Really nice. I love this Gardenreet light setup. We're going to be working on this Gardenreet landscape lighting, and let me tell you, these lights are built really nice. They're heavy, they've got some weight to them. The lenses that go over the LED lights are just beautifully crafted. They're just very nice. The seal that the lens fits over the fixture has 2 O-rings in it, but you can still rotate it to get the position you want. Everything about these is just quality. You get the transformer, you need to get wire, you need to get your lights, and then you buy the actual bulbs that go into it. So when you're ordering the system, make sure you get the complete system. It all goes together custom, so you can cut the wire the length you need. Each of the wires for the lights can be cut, and then you splice them in with the connectors. We'll talk about that later. This is a very nice system. The actual color of the light is perfect. It's not a harsh bright white light. It's like a yellow golden light. It just lights up this corner. I'm working on a corner of my yard that has been kind of neglected in the last couple years, and I'm working to get it cleaned up. Just kind of a place that I can go with a fountain, with wind chimes maybe, and these lights and the path, and it has some of the pool components, so we'll be fixing this area up just as a nice area surrounding the pool. These landscape lights are well done. I got 6 of them with the transformer, and you want to be sure to size the transformer for the lights, and they are fully adjustable. You can adjust them up, down. Of course, when you put them in the ground, you can aim it, and then you can turn the lens assembly to whatever orientation it needs to be. Gardenreet has done a great job with these. They have the 3 different color styles of the housings. You can adjust them up, down. Of course, when you put them in the ground, you can aim it, and then you can turn the lens assembly to whatever orientation it needs to be. I love the black. It just really fits in, looks great. The transformer is well done. It's a very nice stainless steel. I've got the hardest part done. I've got them all spaced out. I wired them up. I saved the last one. We're gonna look at that right now, how we do the connectors and everything. So we're gonna move down here to the end. These are kind of newish connectors from anything that I've seen. I shortened everything up because I don't need that much wire where I'm putting them. And I'm gonna take these stripped ends, twist them. So I kind of just figured it out. First thing is you unscrew the big end, and there's a pin that will push through the wire, the supply voltage wire. So in this, you gotta make sure it gets right in the center of that cable. So I push the pin right in the center and then push straight down. Once it's in there, can pick it up, slide this on, and then screw it in, trying not to let that leave that wire. And we do the same thing on this side. Unscrew that, take that pin, push it in the middle. You can almost feel it go through the metal there, right through the middle, and it'll stick usually on the wire. And then just start screwing that down. You don't have to really tighten it. Once that wire is clamped in there, it's not going anywhere. Then you take off the top, take off both tops. Standard wiring, the cable with the writing on it is your neutral. So when you go back to your control box, this one would go to neutral, this one would go to 15 volts. And I'm only going to 15 because I have LEDs. So then what I did is I took these wires and folded them in half, put the little end on there, fold it in half, put the end on it. And before you do this, you can take your multimeter and check to make sure that you're getting voltage. And it is AC volts, and there's posts in here that I'm putting the conductors on. All right, I'm getting 15 volts, so that's good. And then I'm gonna go cable with the writing on it to the cable with the writing on it. And all I did is I stuck that down in there, and then when this screws down, it clamps it to that post. I'm gonna put this light up here, and you'll see it turn on as soon as I touch this. There we go. And that's what it looks like at the end. Every junction has that tap coming off of it, so 6 times. And then you can see in here, the cable with the writing on it is going to the common, and then the other side is going to 15 volts. To get the lights to turn on, all these switches have to be to the outside. If it's on the inside, they turn off. And then also the switch. And then this is where if you had the daylight sensor, you put it in there. It won't work with that. So if you're testing or you don't have the daylight sensor, you want to leave this jumper in. We have it wired now. They're all at the correct spacing, and I have all 6 lights working. Tomorrow we're going to mount the transformer and put all of the lights in the ground. Got it plugged into a GFCI and an outdoor rated outlet. There's our timer. And we can set the time. If I turn it on, all the lights are working. I'm gonna leave it on while I place the lights so we make sure that none of the cables come unconnected. These are very easy to adjust. You just loosen this up, you can adjust them up and down, and then you can turn this to make sure that this is on the top. Very easy. Right next to all our pool stuff, so it's on a good GFCI wired in. We'll cover everything with some mulch and we'll see if the lights are aimed right. These are our lights set up. It's not quite dark yet, but I can see where they're pointing. So I've got that one, light up the path, one on the tree, another one on the path, and then some just on the fence. I think that looks pretty good. That one there, I might point at the stump or something. Really nice. I love this Gardenreet light setup. These low voltage lights, they're really nice.